Hi everyone, and welcome back to my video here in March of 2026. And as you see, it's kind of late at night. This is I'm kind of saging my room. Okay, so I have a sage. Let me see, you can see that. And also let me see, this is a copal cone. Okay, and it's getting late. Oh, here we go, incense. Okay, it's getting late, just trying to also hydrate myself, and we have to really take care of ourselves. And also, oh yeah, I had an kind of interesting incident, and I fell, and I had some injuries on my knee and here pinky. So there are very challenging times that we are going through. I see lots of people, that I come in touch, in contact with, especially now in these kind of little banks. People cannot sleep. People have migraines. There are people are working hard. They're not really taking care of people trying to take care of themselves, but it's difficult. Somebody drinking coffee and sleeping only a couple of hours every day, that can lead to serious diseases. Also, I'm trying to here spray myrrh and frankincense. So I'm just kind of setting the night for good sleep and good meditation. Been doing or listening to lots of Vedic chants, actually Tibetan chanting. And today is March 10th, so I think there's a kind of holiday or celebration or so reminding in Tibet how they were able to overcome those negative forces. There was invasion of Tibet, right? And especially of those sacred temples and so on. So we are restoring the consciousness of the true Buddhism, for me also true Hinduism, and of the ancient teachings of the ascended masters of Babaji, and of the solar Rishis and so on. So yeah, and the energies are here today. Kind of enjoying myself on the beach. Did lots of walking, prayers, and praying and meditation, and just kind of raising the frequency vibration, even though of course I could see a interesting nanobots, lots of springs been happening here, spring of the sky here in Florida. But now through the inner Christ, the Christos, the Christos self, right? We can actually transmute these energies as long as we're connecting to the divine. We are keeping positive vibes, right? And here we have to represent the column of light shining bright. Anyway, so today I'm trying to make a very short video, and it's going to be here prayers and just kind of praying for good night's sleep and for deflecting the 5G and harmful electromagnetic field, because both ladies, did I mention that in those banks they had headaches, migraines, and especially when I was looking out of the window, there was a 5G tower just behind that bank. And there was a young lady drinking these big, it's like almost 2-3 liters of coffee. So she said 90% of coffee, 10% of sleep, suffering insomnia. And she described the area where she lives, and close to Walmart, of course, and it's full of 5G towers, right, Wi-Fi's, and so the energy is full of kind of scrambling. They're scrambling our DNA, scrambling our aura energy field, right? And lots of chaos, distortion. We're in psychological warfare, of course. I've been talking about it for quite some time. So we have to really pay attention, and we have to, those who can, right, doing all these protection and sending positive vibes to others, so they can open their heart and be able to heal and really recognize what is going on in their lives, and how they can prevent all these harmful energies to enter their bodies, or how to be able to transmute all that. Okay, So this comes from, again, Lisa Renee, right? Energetic synthesis, or it comes from actually Ascension glossary as well. Okay. And yeah, a return to this one would be for star seeds here, and one here for whoever is ready to hear this, and whose heart is open, the mind is open. Okay, so I'm going to read something. So and we can protect ourselves. Of course, I do the 12D shielding. It's extremely important because we're moving forward, we're ascending, but we're also being challenged. And I'm also those who is a targeted individual, and I'm dealing with DARPA, with Hydra, with black magicians in that higher echelon, right? The brother of the snake, sister of the snake. We're dealing with AI that doesn't even come from this universe. So yeah, everybody's having a hard time. So let's do that. Okay, so this is just kind of just kind of setting the space, like I said, for sacred space, right? For healing, for transformation, and for the protection, and for raising our frequency vibration and doing all this transformational work. Okay, so it's, like I said, very important to go dab within. Okay, connecting with that divine spark within that sacred chamber of our heart. Okay, and focusing on breathing, especially the spine needs to be straight, right? And touching the ground today, even walking on the beach, right? So connecting to that crystal core of Mother Earth, Mother Nature, and via our heart we're also connecting to our higher self, right? To our oversoul, to our monadic self, to our avatar self. So become the 12D cosmic Christos avatars. Okay. And remember, that's how humanity was designed, 5-star humans with the potential of 12 strands of DNA. So very important to remember who we are, right? Know yourself and be free, right? We're in this world, but not of it. The kingdom of heaven is within. So yes, so let's do it. And just take a couple of deep breaths, and tuning within, feeling our hearts, and also connecting with our third eye. And aligning ourselves with the cosmic law, the law of one, and purifying our chakras, right? Each and every day. And especially before we go to bed, we have to ask for protection and for grace. So here we go. Is the deflecting 5G and harmful EMF. Okay, it's from Lisa Renee, right? Energetic synthesis. Beloved Holy Mother and Holy Father, beloved Christos, Sophia, and all guardians serving the interdimensional free world councils. I place my statement to be recorded as evidence to the tribunals of the existence of genocidal agendas that include biological weapons directed to planet Earth. I do not consent to the use of artificial technology frequency fences and black box quantum supercomputing devices in the space fence to transmit beam steering technology that is directing harmful technology such as 5G and higher millimeter microwaves to the people of this earth. I do not consent to the destructive technological abuses through cell tower radiation that is being directed in assorted EMF spectrum of artificial frequencies targeting to the human race, to animals and nature, to my family, friends, and to myself. I command my right to coexist in natural laws and the right to own bodily integrity. Know your rights, right? That's why I'm implementing the Galactic Codex. And also we are bringing the divine order here back online, the cosmic sovereign law via the Emerald Order. I call to the Palliterian families, right? We are here on Christos' mission to fulfill the Palliterian covenant, which means we are detecting souls in that false matrix, virtual reality, and my soul group who ended up in black ops, right? And we are detecting them and helping them with rehabilitation. So we have a project for DARPA, Ashram for Marines, right? Semper Fidelis, Spiritus Sanctus, CHRISTOS, SOPHIA, Maria Magdalena, Fatima. Ave Maria, Rosa Mystica, ora pro nobis, gratia. So I call to the Palliterian families to place deflection devices on my Christos 12D shield, right? We're working with the 12D shielding with the platinum light, how important it is, or the golden dome of protection of Soul Christ Archangel Michael, or invocation of the violet flame, right? Protecting your crown chakra. I'm a being, or I'm a marine of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. To deflect all 5G and higher millimeter microwaves or any other artificial technology, right? We talk about the silent weapons, the microwaves, the directed energy weapons, and so on, such as cell phone radiation used to damage my energetic field or any of my bodies. Okay, so we talk about your physical body, your emotional body, your mental body, and your spiritual bodies. Beloveds, that's my spiritual family, and the crystal star family, right, from Andromeda. And here's the Ashtar Galactic man, here the ground crew. I ask you to monitor my energetic field 24/7, right? Talk about the Pleiadians, yeah, and the Andromeda, and amplify these deflections devices when needed and necessary. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beloved, I am that I am. Grateful I am. Namaste. So I hope, guys, this can help you. Hope you have a good night, good sleep. Lots of people, like I said, they cannot sleep. Yeah, they have migraines. It's been lots of chemtrails, lots of spring here, lots of nanobots and lots of nanotechnology, and I can see that how then those who are shining the light really bright, how the sun comes back online and they're just clouds. We can see the sky again, and then the chemtrails, you see the crosses, right? So yeah, there's a spiritual warfare happening, right? You have the SSP, Secret Space Program, right? The Archons, those native aliens, and the Cosmic Christos guardian races, right? The Emerald Order, the Emerald Covenant with Cosmic Sovereign Law. And, this is now all transpiring. People are awakening, right? And we have to do what we gotta do. We are moving forward, right? We are transitioning to the next octave, harmonic universe number 2, which is soul connection consciousness expansion, right? People are talking from 3D into 5D. Fifth dimension, right? Of love, unity, peace, balance, and of that Christ consciousness. So many blessings, and namaste. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.